As a nation, we need to continue to be each other's keeper. We must have faith in ourselves and in our country and in our leaders. No matter the challenge, we must continue to support our leaders because this is the only way to go. I believe that we have enriched our souls and our spirits in the sense that we practice the fasting period of 30 days in a very determined way, that this is a time that Nigeria needs a lot of prayers for the country. This is the time for Nigerians to come together, regardless of their religious, ethnic, or political persuasions, to face the challenges that our country at the moment is facing. I believe that these lessons will remain with us. And I want to appeal, I will take this opportunity to appeal to all Nigerians that the president himself is doing so much. It's not everything that the president does that you see. When the president will see the service chiefs, the CDS, the Inspector General of Police, DG, SSS, DG, NI, and so on, you will see, probably. But when he consults with other stakeholders across the country, it's not everyone that comes on the television or the radio to say, this is what I've done with the president, or the president says this. So the president is reaching out to all the stakeholders, and I believe that as leaders, particularly those of us that are elected at all levels of government, we should avoid partisanship, we should avoid regionalism. We are all leaders and we are in this together. The solutions must come from us regardless of what level of government we are, whether at the federal level or at the state level or even at the local government level. And I want to take this opportunity also to say that we have diminished the local government system. I think we can attribute some of the security issues to the absence of local government system, functional local government system. For me, I think the time has come for us to take up the challenge, the gauntlet, to ensure that the local government system functions. This is in keeping with looking for ways, for means, for solutions to the security challenges that we face. We must never neglect the local government system. I believe that this is one system that had worked, even though in a different name. When it was Native Authority, it was very effective, very efficient. So we must go back to our local government system to ensure that the local governments continue to be autonomous, continue to be functional, in order to complement whatever the states and the federal governments will be doing. So on the whole, I want to congratulate Nigerians and I want to commend our non-Muslim brothers and sisters. So many of them prayed for us, so many of them in solidarity fasted with us, and this is the kind of nation we want to continue to have. I believe that Nigeria is going to come out of these challenges stronger. The calls for cessation, the calls for restructuring, many are genuine calls, even though I never believe that someone who is calling for cessation means well or is a misguided person. But I believe that when somebody calls for improving the structure that we have, it's a genuine call. But I want to advise here, I believe that as leaders, those of us who are elected must not be at the forefront of calling for this kind of thing. Because even if you are a governor, you are supposed to be working hard in your state to ensure that this restructuring you are calling at the federal level, you have done it in your state as well. Because what you may accuse the federal government of whatever it is, you may also be accused of the same thing in your state. So we are supposed to ensure that we have a complete and total way of ensuring that our systems at the federal, at the states, and even local government work for the people, that we allow people to participate in governance, that whoever feels that he has something to offer to make Nigeria better does so freely without any let or hindrance. So I believe that this is a very important time for us to continue to reflect and imbibe the spirit and lessons of Ramadan. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Honorable, people equate this Eid Mubarak with peace. What is your message or expectations going forward?
Well, my expectation is that peace will carry through. It's not a one-time peace. The Ramadan is not a period. Ramadan is there's a spirit of Ramadan, which, like you rightly said, is equated to peace and love and unity. It's a period of sacrifice. It's a period of supplications. It's a period of worship. which we must all imbibe as Nigerians, and particularly at a time like this, when we're going through challenges, and challenges that nations do go through from time to time. It is not the fact that you go through challenges that matters. It's your capacity and your ability and of coming over those challenges, which I believe in the Nigerian spirit. No matter the challenge, we'll overcome it, and that is my message. We should always have that hope. And that belief in God. That we've just gone through 30 days of sacrifice, of worship, and I believe every well-meaning Muslim in Nigeria prayed for themselves, prayed for their family, and prayed for the country. And we believe that Almighty Allah will answer all our ibadah and all our prayers and all our sacrifice and our worship. The Senate President has said it all. This is not a time for name calling or blame or blaming one person or the other. If truth be told, we all have equal shares in the blame in whatever challenges we have, and we all must come together. The same way we all have equal shares, we must all come together to make sure that we resolve whatever issues there are. Like I said earlier, nations, the greatest nations have gone through challenges even worse than this, and I believe that it is that spirit of oneness and that spirit of togetherness and unity and love that will take us through this. Sometimes there are many things that people have said here and there. You never know where these things are coming from. Sometimes God even puts you through challenges so that you can come out of it stronger, bigger, better, and bolder. And that's what I believe is going to happen to Nigeria. We're all put together into this one geographical space for a reason. It wasn't by happenstance or coincidence or by chance. No, it was ordained. It was ordained by Almighty God, and He doesn't make mistakes. He doesn't make mistakes. He doesn't go wrong. What he decrees is what will be, and I believe He put us all together. No matter your religion, no matter your ethnicity, we're talking about over 250 ethnic groups in one country. It is that diversity that God had foreseen that I believe we should tap into as Nigerians, and I have belief in the Nigerian resilience and the Nigerian spirit. So in the spirit of Ramadan, we must continue to pray. It's not a 30-day thing; it's a continuous lifetime thing. Prayers, it must never cease in prayer.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.